Blessings, blessings to you this day. And I certainly hope uh, you have been doing well on this day. I am Marcia Jones Washington with PA Women of Chaplaincy and Pastoral Care coming to you once again. And yeah, I am coming to you at the time of this recording, it's June 19th. So it's Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to you. Uh, and so grateful that I have the freedom to use this day and this time however I choose. And I'm choosing to come to you with a message. Um, well, it's I'm choosing to share with you at this time a little bit of what we discussed at our monthly PA Women of Chaplaincy and Pastoral Care meeting, which was held last night. Um, so we meet monthly. There's, usually a topic of discussion unless we've invited a special guest to join us. Well, last night's topic of discussion was this: fearless or doing it afraid. Fearless or doing it afraid, because in chaplaincy, sometimes we can be put in some situations that might cause a tinge of fear or awkwardness, or you just never know. You just never know some of the situations that can occur uh, as you're just going about your daily routine. But so on this particular topic, though, so I thought it might be something like that. Someone, what we share on a situation we stepped into, and there was that thing in us, that made us wonder, oh, do we really want to be here? Or, just God see us through this. But there weren't any volunteers at first. And so that's when I asked one of the individuals attending, do you care to share, or are you ready to share on the active shooting incident that occurred at your workplace? And so she quickly got everyone's attention. Um, we were became totally absorbed in her story because I didn't even know really what all had occurred. But yeah, it was really something. And so at the end of the meeting, of course, we all expressed our um, heartfelt prayers to the individual that did end up um, um, being killed in this situation. There was a police officer, unfortunately, who lost his life in that situation. And just brought about different questions and just areas of discussion. But one thing, one of the chaplains brought out was, made you think about chaplaincy a little bit in a different light, because as she said, you think of a chaplain maybe coming in to pray for someone, which we who have done chaplaincy know that it's more than about that. But in this situation, especially, would you be prepared? How would you handle yourself in that type of situation? And so, one thing that the chaplain mentioned, who had been on duty at her job at the time when this occurred, she brought up, thinking to herself, um, am I going to remember some of the things I learned in CISM, CISM, Critical Incident Stress Management? And so, and I thought, oh, I've taken that course before, or I've had some training in that. Um, and so I want to ask you, have you had some training in CISM, Critical Incident Stress Management? If you are a chaplain or in pastoral care, any type of ministry, you know what? It's good, I think, for anyone to have that type of background or training. And so I'm going to refer you to two resources. You can always look up something else. It's fine, but I'm just going to refer you to two because these two in particular I have received training through, which One is IFOC, the International Fellowship of Chaplains, and the other is CRC, which is Critical Response Care. Now, Critical Response Care is actually an independent ministry of K-Love Radio, believe it or not. But they used to be under K-Love Radio. Now I've seen where they became an independent ministry, but still supported by K-Love. But yeah, I'm going to have information down in the description box below. So if you want to look there, you'll find a link to both of these. And with these, they don't just focus on CISM or critical incident stress management training, but it's a part of their training. For me, when I went through IFOC, it was a week-long training, and that was even after I had earned my pastoral studies degree, my master's in that. But I still felt I needed something a little extra to prepare me. So glad I went through that. And the CISM training was just maybe a day or so devoted to that. And then with the critical response care, I'm pretty sure it was the same thing, even though it was a week-long training. Only maybe a day or so was directed at the critical incident stress management part. But still, again, as a chaplain, anything extra that you can get under your belt, I believe will count it as a blessing to you, and it will benefit you at some point. Again, rather a chaplain, pastoral care, spiritual care coordinators, uh, anything along those lines, you want this type of extra training under your belt. So I think that's it for now. I will see you next time around. I don't know what my message will be at that time, but until then, God bless, stay well, and be safe.